All right, guys. Today I want to talk about MIDI drum beats and how to make them sound more human, how to have a real groove, how to what else? What else is important? How to make them sound good. I mean, we'll get into the details of what I'm trying to say here, but basically, when you have everything quantized, like this beat right here, which I named, as you can see, robot. Um, See, everything's on the grid. See, boom, 3 3, right there, 16th notes. It sounds like this. Oh, it's not on. Here we go. Wait, got a little reverb there. Cool. So that sounds fine. The problem is when you start stacking up things like that and they just all sound perfect. It really takes away the life of the music, and it takes away from the emotion of the song that you're working on, whether it is something with lyrics or not. You gotta have an emotion there. So I'm gonna play you the human version, and I'll explain how I did this. Actually, it's easier to hear the difference between the two if I add an extra loop that I took from Gold Baby samples. Check it out, really good stuff. But and here's just the loop by itself. I made it a little dark. That way I would leave space for the performance that I did. Anyway, here's with the robot version. All I penciled it in. Here we go. Sounds good, there's no problem. But check out how this moves now, the human version. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you hear there's like a rub there. There's like a nice flamming going on, which you can tweak that if something bothers you. Make sure the sounds aren't clashing and all that good stuff. But overall, the feel, the kind of like swing that it has is more exciting. And the way that I did this is that I actually performed it. I have a MIDI controller, actually a drum machine, a Tempest, and I can hit the notes like, see what I'm saying? Snare, hi hat, another hi hat. And for now, I just kind of kept it simple, 4 sounds. And one thing that I did was, like for example, here on the kick, down here, see, uh, I'm playing it. I tweaked I tweaked pretty much everything on the sampler here on Ableton. The first thing that I did was make sure that my velocity has some kind of percentage, so that volume is affected by how hard I hit the note. So soft, hard, duh. Anyways, the next thing is this filter here. I Same thing. Velocity is affecting the filter. So if I make it 0 and I hit the volume changes, but the filter doesn't open up. Check it out. If I hit it harder now, you hear that attack? That Same with all the sounds, like snare, for instance. Gets dark when I hit it soft. Gets brighter when I hit it hard. And the way I'm doing is with the frequency. Another thing that I did is I activated the LFO on all of the sounds. See, on. And let me exaggerate so you hear what this is doing. By the way, I took read trigger off. So check it out. If I hit a constant, see how the sound changes? That's exaggerated. So I only want a little bit of that, just to give it some variation on, I don't know, whatever that's affecting the pitch, the filter. It's just like a nice little extra. And you can get like creative with this stuff. But anyway, so what I did is, it's kind of hard to play like a whole groove with, if you're like me, like I can't play everything with 2 hands or whatever. I would have to practice it too much because I'm not a drummer. I'm a guitarist, and I just don't think like that. So here's my MIDI track. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the kick and snare. I'm gonna make a new one. And so here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need a click track. Click track. Okay, you're not gonna hear the click because I'm still figuring out how to do this video thing, and it just doesn't work. Anyway, so just trust me. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I kind of played a lot of stuff there, and I did that on purpose just to make a point. So, I'm just going to zoom in to, I don't know, kind of like around here, and you can see stuff. And let me make this 16th notes right here. It's kind of all over the place. See? Some are before, some are after. And a lot of people say like it's cool to just kind of pencil stuff in and then move it around, but I find that doesn't sound as natural as actually playing stuff. Like practicing it and then playing it. Like you got to practice stuff. Like everyone who is a performer or a musician that is really good, anybody, Lady Gaga had to like practice her performance for the Oscars, like I don't know, for like 6 months or something. I read. I mean, and she's like, I'm not a fan of Lady Gaga, but that was a good performance. And my point is, you got to practice what you're going to perform if you want to put out something that has an emotion, which is very important music. Enough preaching. So I played my kick and snare, and now I'm going to record on top of that a hi-hat groove. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that didn't work. That's not what I wanted. Let me hear what I recorded again. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Something's not lining up. Oh, I know what it is. The starting point here. I made a mistake. It happens. It should work now. I'm going to do that hi-hat again. That didn't work. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my professionalism here. Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke. All right, I'm just going to shut up. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that just happened. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to commit myself to my original performance of kick and snare. So, like, one thing I could do is, like, if this snare is, like, a little bit after the beat, I'm going to go ahead and, like, assume that I probably wanted this to be a little bit after. Although you don't have to do this. This is the important stuff. Line these up, okay? Because it's kind of like as if a drummer is playing, with 2 hands and 2 legs. It's a good drummer is going to be in sync with him or herself. So here we go. Just doing that. And like I said, if you see like a pattern like this, I'll just leave it how I played it. Like maybe I'll put this one here. I don't know if that's going to work, but you see what I'm doing. I am committing to my own grid, actually, in a way. Not to the click track, because everything is a point of reference. If you get what I'm saying. Everything is perspective. Okay, enough with the philosophy. So, here we go. Almost done. This one. This takes time, Like, it's not just because you play something, you're getting an easy way out. Like I said, you have to practice it, and then you should tweak some stuff. And one thing I should do is probably Apple Shift U after I select everything. And I'll do like a little quantization so it's not like too crazy. Like maybe 36%, I don't know. You can just test different settings, and this will sound good, I think. Let's check it out. I like like that. I'm gonna switch to the robot now. That's quantized. Here we go. Something is lost in the movement. Did you notice that? It's almost like a bad replica of the previous one. Let me switch back to the one I just performed. Here we go. Here's another performance that I did earlier. This one's even better. Anyway, if you treat your recordings that are computer based like this, that goes for bass and synths and stuff, someone has to be on time, but it's better if things kind of rub off each other and you just like tweak the important like hits and stuff like that shouldn't be sloppy. But a little bit of sloppiness actually will add to the emotion of your beat making when it comes to electronic music or hip hop or whatever. I probably am not going to use this beat or anything, but it's just an example. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, laters.